Let me tell you something most people never hear. The biggest difference between broke people and wealthy people is not intelligence. It's not talent, it's not even luck, it's how they think about money. Two people can earn the same income, live in the same city, face the same problems, and one builds wealth while the other stays stuck forever. Why? Because money responds to psychology before it responds to effort. And if your mindset is broken, no amount of hard work will save you. Today, I'm going to break down 6 hidden beliefs that silently control your financial life. You didn't choose them, you didn't even realize you had them. But they decide, asterisk how much you earn, asterisk how much you keep, asterisk, and how far you'll ever go financially. If you recognize even one of these in yourself, this video can change your future. Part 1. Your money script. Every financial decision you make is being guided by a script running in the background of your mind. What job you accept, how much you charge, how guilty you feel spending money, how comfortable you are asking for more, that script was written before you understood what money was, by your parents, your environment, the phrases you heard growing up. Money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are greedy, be grateful for what you have. Those weren't lessons. They were beliefs, and once they enter your subconscious, they start running your life. Financial psychologists have identified 4 common money scripts that predict behavior. As I explain them, notice which one sounds uncomfortably familiar. Money avoiders. These people believe money is bad or undeserved. They sabotage opportunities. They undercharge. They feel guilty wanting more. They often choose low-paying paths even when they're capable of more, because deep down, wealth feels wrong to them. Money worshippers. They believe money will fix everything. They chase it obsessively, but never feel satisfied. No amount is ever enough. One more goal. One more number. Happiness always feels just out of reach. Money status thinkers. These people tie their self-worth to their net worth. They overspend to look successful. They compare constantly. They feel anxious when others are doing better. Research shows this mindset leads to lower happiness because comparison never ends. Money vigilant people. They save. They're disciplined. They live below their means. But they feel constant anxiety. Even with plenty, they never feel secure. I personally grew up with this script for years. No matter how well I was doing, any dip in income triggered fear. Not because reality changed, but because my internal programming did. How to rewrite your script. Write down your earliest memory about money. What did your parents say? How did they act? That's your script. Now replace it with something neutral and empowering. Money is a tool that creates freedom and opportunity. When the internal story changes, behavior follows. Part 2. The wealth ceiling. Everyone has an invisible financial thermostat. It's the level of income you subconsciously believe you belong at. If you see yourself as a $50,000 person, you'll find a way to stay there. Make more. You'll spend it, sabotage it, create stress, make less. You'll panic and grind until you're back. Your income is capped by your identity. I stayed stuck at one level for years, not because I lacked ability, but because my self-image hadn't expanded. How to break the ceiling. Write this sentence honestly. I am the kind of person who underscore with money. Then write a new identity. I am the kind of person who builds and manages wealth with ease. Read it daily. You don't need to believe it yet. Your nervous system just needs exposure. Once identity expands, income follows. Part 3. Assets vs liabilities. Most people stay broke for one simple reason. They buy liabilities thinking they're assets. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. Car, liability. Personal house, liability. Designer items, liability. Skills that increase income. Asset, business equipment that generates revenue. Asset, income-producing investments. Asset, wealth grows when money is placed where it multiplies. Here's the rule. Stop asking, can I afford this? Start asking, will this pay me back? Audit your last 10 purchases. Label each one honestly. That awareness alone changes everything. Part 4. Scarcity vs abundance. Scarcity thinking literally reduces intelligence. When your brain believes resources are limited, your decision-making shrinks. You become reactive, short-term focused, fear-driven. That made sense thousands of years ago. But money today is not finite. People with scarcity mindsets hoard, avoid investing, and fear opportunity. Abundant thinkers see money as renewable. They invest in skills, relationships, leverage. The shift happens when you stop asking, "How do I protect what I have?" and start asking, "How do I create more?" That question alone changes your financial trajectory. Part 5. Loss aversion psychology shows losing $100 feels twice as painful as gaining $100 feels good. That's why people stay in bad jobs, hold losing investments, avoid negotiating, fear starting businesses. Your brain is designed to avoid loss, not create growth. Here's the reframe that changed my life. Every loss is tuition. If a mistake teaches you something that prevents future failure, it's not a loss. It's education. When you stop fearing loss, you start moving forward. Part 6. The time trap. Most people try to save money. Wealthy people save time. Money multiplies. Time doesn't. If you make $50 an hour and you spend 2 hours doing $10 work, you didn't save money. You lost it. Wealthy people buy back their time. They delegate, automate, focus on high-value tasks. Calculate your hourly rate, then audit your week. Anything below that rate should be eliminated or outsourced. That's how leverage is built. Here's your challenge. Don't try to change everything. Pick one belief from this video and start practicing awareness this week. Wealth isn't about working harder, it's about thinking clearly. And once your psychology changes, your financial reality has no choice but to follow. If this helped you, subscribe because the next video builds directly on this.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Friend, today let me tell you something most people never hear. The biggest difference between broke people and wealthy people is not intelligence, is not talent, it is not having luck. It is how they think about money. Two people can earn the same income, live in the same city, face the same problems, and one builds wealth while the other stays stuck forever. But why? Because money responds to physicality before it responds to effort, and if your mindset is broken, no amount of hard work will save you. Today I am going to break down 6 hidden benefits that silently control your financial life. You don't choose them, you didn't even realize you had them, but they decide how much you earn, how much you keep, and how far you will go financially. If you recognize even one of these in yourself, this video can change your future. Part 1. Your money script. Even financial decision you make is being guided by script running in the background of your mind. What job will you accept, how much you charge, how quality you feel spending money, how comfortable you are asking for more. So friend, this is my video, so please like my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.